Hammer, Henry Slattery was a big blow on Friday night with a broken thumb.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Henry, in many ways, is a much maligned player. The coaches fall in love with him pretty quickly because he does a job and does it really well, and his performances over the NAB Cup have been really good. And so to lose him is really disappointing. It's a break in his thumb. He had surgery on it on Monday, and he'll probably miss 5 weeks, maybe even up to 6 maximum. And that is a loss, but what it does is give someone an opportunity to take over and play that, whether it's a negating defender role or if it's a tagging type role. It's something he does particularly well. So we'll start looking around and see who's going to put their hand up.
And David Hille is set to make a return this week.
Yeah, we're really excited. I mean, we all know that when David's in the side and when he's playing well, we're a much better side. So it's just great to see him back. He's gone through rehab. He's been back training for a couple of weeks. I know he's excited just to get out there on the park. We're probably not expecting him to play massive game time, but I suppose just the thought of him and Ryder, and then the way Tom Bellchambers played last week. If we're able to develop a strong ruck group that can play forward, then that's a wonderful thing for us.
And how is Alan Davey holding up with his fractured arm?
Yeah, he's travelling fine. So he did have a plate put in it, and that was more based on history rather than anything else. It wasn't dislocated. That is the break. It was just a hairline fracture. But given his history of breaks, we felt, or the surgeon felt, it was more comfortable in just putting a little plate in there to make sure that won't make any difference to his return time. We're still hopeful that round 1 is an opportunity. It's certainly by no means definite, but he could be a chance. And
Pears and Darcy Danaher are training well this week from their injury concerns?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I suppose it's pleasing just to see both those boys. They've both had tough pre-seasons, and Darcy's certainly looking bigger and stronger and done a lot of work, and he's back and he's training at a reasonable sort of degree at the moment, and Tate's been getting a fair workout, particularly in the running side of things. So yeah, promising. We're really positive about those two boys. They're still away. They won't play the next couple of weeks, but hopefully they're not too far away.
And there must be excitement in the air with the grand final against Collingwood this week with the NAB Cup.
Yeah, it is. There's a few players that are sore. We're not going to take any risks, of course, and we won't risk anyone who's a little bit sore or tight. But a grand final is a grand final, and the one thing that you do know when players run out onto the footy field, they want to win, and that's in every game you play, and that's throughout the NAB Cup. Now, selectors might necessarily select the best side every week, but what you do know is that players want to win and players want to play well. So, I suppose whilst we're definitely not getting carried away with things, because it's a long year and our target is still round 1, and that hasn't changed. We know that when the guys run out on Friday night, they'll be running out to put their best foot forward, and hopefully to just show the continued development and improvement of this group, because that's what this pre-season's about, developing and improving.
Thank you, Emma.
Thanks, Al.